Hello art students, this is Mrs. Brand here. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Flipgrid video about yourself. The objective for this project is I can create a Flipgrid video that shares information about myself in order for my teacher and my classmates to get to know me. We can use our concept maps as well as the answers to our why questions as inspiration for this video. After you watch this tutorial, you're going to want to go to the next slide so that you can click on the Flipgrid link. So if I click this link right here, it jumps me to a new window where it asks me to log into Flipgrid. We're going to join with Google because it's connected to our school account, and then we will have access to the Flipgrid page. When I say record a response, the first thing that'll come up is the camera. Right now it's not recording, and you can tell that because there is just a camera icon right here. In order to be able to record your video, you're going to want to have your concept map next to you. So here's my concept map, and I've got it sitting right next to me so I can work with it. One of the cool things about Flipgrid is that it has different effects, and you can also pause your video as you're recording so that you can think about what you want to say. So for example, if I click on the effects option right here, I can see that there are filters, frames, emojis, text, drawings, a whiteboard, as well as the ability to insert photos into it. And I'll show you a little bit about each of those in just a second. But again, what's great is that we can start recording and then we can pause it whenever we need to take a look at our concept map and think about what we're going to say next. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is the filter effects. If I click on these, just like in a social media post, it will apply a different kind of filter to my image. So you can decide if you want to do one of these filters. I'm going to say no filter. And then another thing you can do is add a fun frame, which is kind of like a border that's just going to be around your video. And you can play around with those. I'm going to go back and say no frame. There's also emojis. There's categories for these emojis at the top. So if you want to look for some accessories, you can find those up here. Reactions, and so on. And then you can also add text. So if I want to say something about myself, I can do that here, and then I can click and move it and make it a different size, and so on. If I don't like it, then I can delete it. You can also do a drawing, and this could be fun. You can choose the color that you want, you can change the thickness of the brush, and then you can draw in your video. And if you don't like it, then you can just click and delete it. And then you probably won't use the whiteboard feature. Another one that I'm going to use a lot is adding a custom sticker, which is basically just importing a photograph. You should have some photos downloaded already to your Chromebook so that you can have them to quickly access while you're working on your video. And I have some of those, so if I click here, you'll see that I can go to my downloads. And a list of things that I've already downloaded to my desktop will show up. And then another fun feature is that they have an option right here to do sticky notes. So on the sticky note, I could also say things about myself. For example, and then I can move this all around. You don't have as much creative control with the sticky note like you do with the text, so you might or might not want to use this. Okay, so again, I was telling you one of the cool features is that you can start and stop your video as you work. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my example video so that you can see what that looks like. So I'm going to click on the record button, and I get my 3-second countdown. And then if I want to, I can immediately pause it. Now, I was talking during the beginning of that video, and I was talking to you, showing you how to make it, but that's not really going to work for my video. If I click next right here, and then if I want to, I can immediately, So that's how my video starts out, and I don't really want it to start out like that. So I'm gonna need to scrap this recording and try again. So if I click on the line here,
and then if I want to,
I can delete the clip. I can delete the clip, I can confirm, and I can start over again. So make sure you're ready to speak as soon as you click that record button. So I paused it. So I started with a picture of myself and now I paused it. So now I'm ready to think about what's the first thing I'm gonna say. So here I go. Hello, my name is Alicia Brand and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself today. First of all, my favorite color is blue. If I could eat one kind of food for a whole week, that food would be potatoes. I love all kinds of potatoes. Of course, I love French fries. Who doesn't love French fries? So as you can see, my video is paused and I am removing these pictures now because the next thing I'm going to say about myself has nothing to do with potatoes, even though I could probably talk about potatoes a lot. I love to watch TV, and one of my favorite TV shows is called So here's my picture of the closer, but I have to remember what I was going to say about it, so I'm going to look at my concept map. My favorite TV show is called The Closer. I like The Closer because it's a mystery crime drama, and I love those kinds of crime dramas. I also really like the female lead character. Her name is Kira Sedgwick, and I like that she's the leader of this LAPD division that solves crimes. I hope you liked getting to know a little bit about me. Thanks for watching. Now that little video was just an example so that you can see what happens next. I'm gonna record a lot more about myself and share it with you. And in fact, you've probably already watched my video if you're watching this tutorial right now. So the next step, I'm gonna click the button next, and it's ready for me to review. Hello, my name is Alicia Brand, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself today. First of all, my favorite color is blue. If I could eat one kind of food for a whole week, that food would be potatoes. I love all kinds of potatoes. I love mashed potatoes and roasted potatoes, and of course, I love French fries. Who doesn't love French fries? I love to watch TV, and one of my favorite TV shows is called My favorite TV show is called The Closer. I like The Closer because it's a mystery crime drama, and I love those kinds of crime dramas. I also really like the female lead character. Her name is Kira Sedgwick, and I like that she's the leader of this LAPD division that solves crimes. I hope you liked getting to know a little bit. Okay, hello. Okay, so one thing I will mention is that it does tend to cut off your end. So you want to pause yourself for about 3 seconds after you say your last line so that it doesn't cut you off like it just did for me. But we're going to go ahead and let that go so you can see the next step for submitting this video. So I'm going to click on the button Next, and it's going to ask me to take a selfie. So you want to make sure that you are ready for this picture. So I'm going to click the camera. Maybe I'll try another one. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. And then I'm going to say Next. It's going to also allow me to add a title. And then I can say Submit. Once you say Submit, then the video gets delivered to me and I can take a look at it before I add it to the topic grid for your classmates to view. So I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit about Flipgrid, and I hope you feel ready to make your video. Thanks for watching.